standing up and playing a solo with an orchestra. It is the most exhilarating, exciting, and scariest experience of, I think, any violinist or violist that I know. You get bit by the bug and then you want to do it again and again and again and again. And it becomes this cycle of being so excited and happy and working really hard, and then having this huge adrenaline moment when you're on stage, and then poof, it's over, and then you're done. So what's it like playing on stage as a soloist with an orchestra? Well, first, it is not easy to do. It's extremely difficult, and generally only the best players get to ever have a chance to play a solo with an orchestra. And that could happen like at your school orchestra, a community orchestra, or even a professional orchestra. And they're all very different experiences. An individual gets up on stage, stands in front of the orchestra, plays a solo, and the orchestra kind of backs them up. So if you know who people like Yo-Yo Ma, if you know him, or if you know like Itzhak Perlman or Hilary Hahn, then they are professional soloists. So they get paid to stand up or sit down and play a solo with the orchestra, and the orchestra backs them up. In classical music, it's extremely competitive because there's so many people who want to do it. One thing that we have been able to do that I think not a lot of teachers have been able to do is get our students ready to play a concerto with orchestra when they've only been playing for a couple of years. And they sound good. And that generally doesn't happen for kids who have been playing for just a couple of years. Last year, we had several students, 3 students actually, who made their professional debuts with Seattle Symphony. They were ages 13, 16, and 17. And the 13-year-old, I think, had only been playing the violin for like 3 years at that point. She worked extremely hard. We worked really hard together and got her ready. And the other students, I think, had been playing for maybe 4.5 or 5 years. I'm pointing it out because I didn't make my debut with Seattle Symphony until I was 30. So I had already been playing the violin for decades before I got up and had a chance to stand in front of Seattle Symphony and play a concerto with orchestra. So I think it really speaks to the pedagogy and the teaching methods that we have here, where we're able to help students get ready to play with an orchestra. So if you want to get good, if you are from South King County and you are like, I want to play a concerto with an orchestra, I want to know what it takes to get up there, and I want to have the guts to like give my all and express who I am as a violinist or violist, you got to sign up for lessons right here at Key to Change. We can help you, we can give you the confidence, and we can give you the technical facility so that you can be a superb soloist when you get up and play with an orchestra. So let me explain how this happens. Your teacher assigns you music, and this is generally we call it a solo concerto, which technically in Italian means solo concert. And you learn this music, and then you generally might compete in some sort of competition, and then you have an opportunity to play with the orchestra if you win first place. Students who have opportunities to play with orchestras as a soloist only go to the most, to be frank with you, it can become really political because it's all about how much money you have, maybe what school you go to, who your private lesson teacher is, all of the isms that can not create such a great experience for a student who wants to play with an orchestra. However, here at Key to Change, because we have so many partnerships with local community orchestras, Many of our students have had opportunities to stand up and play solos with orchestras. Playing a solo with an orchestra is an opportunity for a student soloist to demonstrate not only their talent and their abilities, but also to demonstrate their progress. It's a celebration of their progress, and it's an opportunity for the audience to witness that live and in action. Again, it's a very big deal for students because it's only reserved for the most elite. But because we are such a diverse community where we embrace students of all different backgrounds, we have been able to really level the playing field by having more diverse students of different playing abilities and different socioeconomic areas get up and play with orchestras. If you have an opportunity to play with an orchestra or you're interested in learning how to play with a symphony orchestra, I would strongly encourage you to sign up here at Key to Change. We will teach you how to get up on stage. We'll give you the confidence. We'll give you the readiness so that when you stand up and you play a concerto with orchestra, you are not only ready, but hopefully bit by the bug to want to do it again.